Stand by your candidate. That's the approach of Fine Gael as Verona Murphy weathers the storm after claiming that a big part of the migrant population is in ISIS. I'm sure most people just laughed instead of joining the professional offence takers that dominate our media. It was a silly comment, but there's a few interesting questions it raises. Could she be prosecuted for incitement to hatred under current law? Would she be prosecuted under Charlie Flanagan's hate speech laws? Minister Flanagan is actually her Director of Elections, which makes the whole thing even more of a circus. The man boxing shadows with his fight against hate speech has to now ask people to vote for this scaremongering candidate in the upcoming election. This is Charlie, who tried to use a black athlete as the poster boy for hate speech laws, only to find out that the same athlete had posted lots of very dubious remarks in the past himself. How many times will Charlie put his foot on it before walking off the stage? In reality, there's a massive double standard at play. When Verona Murphy makes idiotic comments about migrants, she gets the full support of Fine Gael, who are happy to tell us she apologised and it should all be forgotten. On the other hand, Noel Grealish gets dragged over the coals by the Taoiseach and co for asking the very legitimate question of whether the millions of euro leaving our country every year for Nigeria is taxed. Verona might have been wrong in the details, but she was right about one thing. There's no doubt that ISIS had and will continue to have a foothold here in Ireland, thanks to none other than Charlie Flanagan, whose stellar efforts will see Lisa Smith return home after her holiday abroad with ISIS. As for Mr. Flanagan, well, we're all waiting with bated breath for his next performance in the circus that is Fine Gael.